Hi guys, there's been a lot of rumors about Kate Middleton, and through especially the Spanish, some say tabloid magazines, uh, a rumor about her being in an induced coma that may have occurred during complications post-op. And there's a lot of unusual things that are happening, and it's a little sus, a little strange. I really don't know, and I'm not someone that tends to follow the monarchy, to be honest, but I would never wish anything bad upon another person like this. I've had my own medical issues, and I'm going to be having surgery myself. I certainly hope not, but I just wanted to look. I did do a reading earlier, and it did look like she would need a long recovery period, so I wasn't surprised when I saw that they were saying that it could be that she would have to postpone her duties well into spring, and now it looks like they might say even longer. So that kind of has me questioning whether or not she has had some kind of issue. So I'm just going to look through the cards and just see, if there has been some kind of complications and how things look for her. And I do wish her the best, as I would anyone. Being a decent human being is important, and I'm not about to be petty. So, has Kate Middleton had complications of some kind post-op? I ask Spirit to help me to share what we need to understand that we may not be aware of with regard and respect to Kate Middleton and whether or not she's had some kind of complications post-op. Is that true? Kind of looking for a yes or no card, and then I'll delve a little bit more and see what I get. Okay, this card, no, okay. Kate Middleton encountered complications post-op. Alright, let's see what we get. I think I've shuffled that good enough. I hate that when I can feel a hair. Alright, I'm getting the World. Well, this is usually a successful completion. Okay. And it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of another one. But I read in pairs, so let me get the other card. Well, yeah, there's definitely a new cycle coming up. Now, the only thing with this Fool card is that there are risks. But I think no matter what, I think she is going to come full circle. So, I think she's recovering. I'm not really sure about these complications in this rumor. This to me is definitely telling me, hey, there's been a completion of a cycle, something has been sorted out successfully, and we are off to a new start. This is a like a long journey. Like, when you hear about somebody that's really had some serious medical complication or issue, she may have, but I believe that she's got a long road to toe. This is the beginning of that new cycle. And I think their care needs to be exercised, certainly where awareness is concerned. But so far, I'm not really seeing the kinds of cards that would make me go, oh my God. This does look like something, like I said, was handled successfully, no matter what may have come up, and it looks like we're on to the next beginning for her. But it feels to me like this is a journey in healing. Okay, then I am getting the Knight of Pentacles. This is taking time. This is nothing fast. This is very slow moving, and because it's pentacles, it deals with the body. To me, this is slow healing. And we also have another knight, the Knight of Cups. This is someone who is moving forward thoughtfully, considering emotions and feeling, how they're feeling. It just also, I think, making progress dealing with emotions, maybe expressing oneself in one's own way. So I just feel like she's managing, and it's going to be a slow, careful journey to heal. It's a whole cycle, and the end of one and the beginning of another. And the new cycle that she's in is going to take time, and there's a great deal of emotion that comes along with this slow, deliberate plodding forward. I think there's also checking in with mental health and well-being, considering the slowness of healing that she's got to undergo. I think it was something pretty serious. Maybe not cancer type serious, but some other, this is like an involved thing. You don't just, it's not your standard procedure. I do think it was much more involved, and I think something may have been removed. Anyway, I see her moving forward with the Chariot and with the Star. There is hope. So I'm sure she has encountered difficulty, certainly. It's never fun to undergo such problems, but it looks like she will return, and it's just going to take time. And being careful is really important right now. I really do get that sense of things. It's like, oh, this recovery has got to be done very carefully, whatever it is. And she's going to remain in the spotlight, but I think people are going to see her make a successful return when she does, because she's going slow and carefully to get there. Okay? Couple more cards really quick. We had the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Well, there's an adult female, and I don't think that this is Kate, because she's the earth sign. To me, she is the Queen of Pentacles. But we have a Queen of Wands here, a fire sign. And she's being a bit sneaky. There's some kind of underhanded business going on. I don't understand what this is. I don't understand if this is someone that is starting rumors or trying to create trouble or get away with something. But I'm going to say I'd watch this lady because she looks like trouble. She looks like she's being a bit sneaky, being a bit on the DL about something. Okay? Maybe where this rumor is concerned. And, I'm not going to say who I think it is because I don't know. I'm just going to say I see a female, and there is sneakiness. There is some underhanded, like, I'm going over here and I'm going to do this or say that or whatever. That kind of thing. And there is some hidden truth there's a secret here. And with the Four of Cups, there's a numbness or a lack of feeling, maybe a lack of care or concern, or maybe hiding one's displeasure or feeling of something isn't good enough that's being offered. And I think this goes back to whoever this Queen of Wands is that is being sneaky with that Seven of Swords. There's something that this person, I think, who might be responsible for these rumors. I don't know. That could be an aide, that could be anybody. But I see an adult female, and this kind of shenanigans not okay. It's like, I tried to get something and I didn't get what I really wanted. And I'm trying to keep this a secret of what I'm doing to get what I want. But I see her successfully returning. Let's just see. Will Kate recover? I hate to ask this, but will Kate make a complete recovery? And I hope she does. I would hope anybody would. I don't think it's a good thing to wish that on people. If someone's done something wrong, then you want them to face consequences. But if you wish this kind of, nah, that feels like a place I don't need to go. I'm old now. I don't think that's good karma. And that's a negativity that I don't need in my life. So it feels so much better just to be much more chill. So will Kate Middleton, she make a complete recovery? Now, in my last reading, I believe that she will recover very well. But I'm just going to double check, because I think she probably has had some issues. But I don't think it's the issues that are being played up a bit. And it's not to say that she couldn't have experienced a very serious complication, but it looks to me like even if she did, like she's going to be on path to recovery. But it's going to be slow, and she's going to have to deal with a lot of her emotions, maybe get some counseling, that kind of thing. Because it's hard. It's hard to be ill for a long period of time. I know. So let's just see. Yes, I think she will. We get the Empress, but I do think she's got some struggles there. There could be some arguing or some jealousy even. But I see with the Empress, I don't know, maybe Camilla's going to give her some grief. I'm not sure. But with the Empress and the 5, there is some arguing. I think she'll be okay, because if she has the strength to come through like that, she will. And we get the Hierophant and the King of Swords. Now, to me, this is about marriage and being very clear, kind of like old school, certain rules, following them. And that to me is the whole monarchy, the system. And I just think there might be some arguing that goes on about, well, you to resume duties or whatever. And I think she's going to be in need to actually care for herself. The Empress is also about nurturing the self and getting care. And there might be a push for her that someone's trying to make for her to go more quickly. And there's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure to dealing with the people's wills, imposing their will, and her trying to speak up for herself, I think. But I think she'll make a recovery. Let me just focus again. Will she make a complete recovery? Will Kate Middleton make a complete recovery? Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think so. But I think she's going to be a lot more circumspect as a result. Where before she may have, and maybe even be more expressive of her emotions and her needs, there's a change. And this deals with things that have come and gone in the past and how they open up and change for her in the future. So there is change coming in. I think we're also going to be dealing with some issues that aren't expected, and could be depression, and maybe that's why I keep getting those cups for her. That can definitely happen to people after surgery and when they're trying to heal up. It's so tiring to heal, let me tell you. So there is something coming with this complete recovery. I think there could be some setbacks that she's got to deal with, and one of them will be depression of some kind. Getting that cared for. And maybe that's why we're also getting the Empress card of she needs to be taking care of this. And it looks like people might be trying to push her before she's ready. There's a certain loss that she might feel as a result of this surgery, whatever way, and there's some mourning or grieving in that sense of it. And it's an emotional thing as well as a physical thing to get through. But she's got specialists, and I think that any complications, once again, she's going to make it through successfully, especially with the Six of Wands, which indicates you've gone through a battle, but you've won. Did you have to struggle and fight? Yes, you did. So to me, this is specialist care, and this is eventually getting through it. But it does look like there's some serious setback. So I don't think that the Spanish news agencies are wrong about that. I can't say what I think it is, and I'm not going to, because I'm not getting one thing one way particularly or another. So I'll just say I think she probably has had some complications, but she's going to get the care that she needs. It's going to take time, and she will end up, I think, being able, fortunately for her, to make a complete recovery. But there's going to be some changes regarding her emotions and dealing with them. It would be really good if at some point she'll feel strong enough perhaps to share, but that's on her, because there could be other people that experience these things, and it could be a great help for them to be able to relate. Yeah, it's a very heavy thing here. I see a male that's under pressure. That's probably William. I'm sure I have a feeling, despite the nannies and everything, I think, even like I said, even though I'm not a big follower of the monarchy, I have a mild interest in history. But I feel that Kate is a pretty, hands-on mom compared to a lot of people that have nannies. And I don't think that William is quite as hands-on as Kate, and I think that he's going to find this a very stressful, heavy period, though, as well for him. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, for sure. And this is perhaps him trying to reconcile with his brother, Harry. I believe Harry, I'm pretty sure he's an earth sign. I want to say, is he a Virgo? I can't remember. But this feels like Harry to me and him. And maybe they'll be able to grow closer. That would be nice. I think families need to come together and embrace each other and respect differences and respect each other's spouses and be kind. And just where you don't get along, just keep out of it. There's a lot of high profile here, and there is going to be a greater understanding that comes from this with the Judgment card. There will be clarity that comes too. I just don't think that they're going to be able to keep this completely closed off. I do think that they're going to just need to be honest. And I hope that they'll be willing to do that, and it kind of looks like they will, because the spotlight is blinding. And there's information that comes out that they're going to have to come out with. With that angel's horn, it's like, you're going to hear it whether you want to hear it or not, you know? It's gonna be announced. So I believe with all that spotlight, you know, there was some secret that comes out in the future down the line with this. They're not ready to do that yet. It's getting leaked here and there. I don't know that what is being leaked is 100, but I think it does have some basis. That's what I'd say with the cards I'm getting. I don't see an easy road for her, but I do see her making it, and successfully eventually. But I do see her needing to take her time and heal. Okay, if you appreciate readings like this or you find them interesting, can you give me a thumbs up, maybe a share, and help my algorithm? Thank you very much. See you in the next video.